Good morning. Today what we are making is a burrito style pillowcase. I'm thinking that Halloween's coming, Christmas is coming, all these holidays are coming, and I like to do things ahead because so much gets so busy so quickly. It's already July, so you always think about Christmas or Halloween in July. I do anyways. So I thought this fabric was so cute. It is Grinch Halloween. I think it's just really, really, really cute. So, to make this for a standard pillowcase, you need 27 inches for the body by width of fabric. I'm doing my mini points. You need two 5-inch strips of fabric, 5-inch by width of fabric for the mini points. This is my 1.5-inch mini point, and you'll need your pusher or whatever of my rulers you would like to do. I just thought it looked a little more Halloween-y. And the cuff part of it is 12 inches. So what I do usually is, here is the mini points. And I'm doing other things. I'm doing cowboy and all sorts of stuff. So let me go get this. So they're all the same length. What I always do is put them, let's see if I can get this little cucaracha down here and put this underneath. So what I do is I put the fold on the left. Okay? Because I want it to be exactly the same. It just makes life easier. Then I take the cuff, put the fold on left, because every company is different. Like when I've gone to Moda, their fabric length is different than Robert Kaufman, is different than Riley Blake. Everybody is totally different, and I want this to be the same length. So you have your fold on the left, your selvage on the right, and I'm going to make this all equal. And of course, this is already made. And make sure there's nothing folded over. Make sure this is matching. Let's make sure it's matching on your... Make sure you comment, subscribe, and share. Lindsay's giving away something today. I don't know what. What are you giving away, honey? She'll find something. So I'm just going to cut right up to the selvages, the first selvage that I see. So they're all the same length. Then you don't have to do anything later. So the fold's on this side and the selvage is on this side. So you've already got it already. Just makes life easy, and yippee skippy yay, you're done. So what you're going to do is put your cuff down. And this is not directional. Neither of these are directional. They go up, down, in, out, whatever. It doesn't matter. And also this is nice if you want to give these to a nursing home. You want to go to homeless shelters, give these away. Another place is for women that are having children, babies, and they go to a place where they're having their babies. I mean, it's just nice to give, I think anyways. Then I have tutorials. This is my mini points. You need two 5-inch strips of fabric, time width of fabric, and then you put right sides together. And I have a tutorial of how to do this. Then you trace around your ruler, mark your endpoints, mark your centers. Then you put your stitch length on a 2, and Lindsay will put it up on the thing. So then you put, this would be normally your wrong side if you're doing just a little strip. But I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to see where it fits and how long it is on this, because this won't be as long as that because I cut some off. And what I'm going to do, because it's a lot of fabric, is I'm going to stitch like 1/8 of an inch all the way across, because it's going to be a lot of fabric, and I just want to, I don't want to deal with a crap load of fabric. It's just easier for me, I think, anyway. If you have a serger, you don't have to make the burrito style. I used to have to do French seams all the time because when I was making clothes, we didn't have sergers. And Grandma made me French seam my Barbie dolls. She was just a titch OCD. Well, more than a titch. She was quite, yeah, she was a little, but she taught me well. Okay. Show me once, hit me many. She was very old school. She was extremely talented. Have these all cut out and you just whip these out and keep going, 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 going. I made many at one time. Nursing homes is nice too. When my husband was, after he had his surgery last, they are so depressing, like majorly depressing. Threads. My grandmother had a car accident when I was 8. She was in a nursing home after she had her left arm was cut off and her leg. And we went like every week to go see her. And that was not my favorite thing, but we did. Okay, then you put right sides down on top of your cuff, your little cute little mini point, and then you put this on top with right sides down. And I'm just going to pin it here and there all the way across. And then I'm going to do another 1/8 of an inch. I just don't like to deal with a lot of fabric, because then that's when I make mistakes. A lot of times I sew when I'm tired, so I've just learned to do things so I don't make mistakes. And as I've gotten more mature, I get tired easier. Lindsay is taking me to the movie Twister 2 today. So that'd be fun. I love Twister 1. I can't even tell you how many times I saw that one. Because you can have it on and not pay attention when you're sewing, so. Or crocheting, or knitting, or whatever you do. Whoever came up with this is a complete genius. The burrito method. It's awesome. Now we'll do another 1/8 of an inch. And of course, I'm using my IDT or even feed foot, whatever you want to call it. Love this machine. And then I'll give Lindsay this so she can take a picture of it. It tells the measurements for anything. If you happen to have either of those sizes. I'm just making standard. Eighth of an inch once again. It has been so hot. Nothing like Arizona. That was awful. I'm not a heat person. Well, I don't even like the sun. I don't like going out in the sun. I've never been a sun worshiper whatsoever. Okay, then all you have to do is roll up the body of it. Take your cuff and then put it all the way across, and then we're going to do a 1/4 inch. I just don't like to lose fabric when I'm across it, because you'll have so many thicknesses. This is just easier to me anyways. So I don't have to worry about all the different layers. If I didn't do it just right, Grandma would slap me. So I always think about that, even though she's been gone a long, long, long time. Many moons. I don't think well, I'd always tell Lindsay not to put pins in her mouth. Shoot. Because she might swallow them. Shoot, that would be awful. I had a friend once, her dog swallowed a binky. They had to have surgery on the dog. That wouldn't be so hotty either, you know? But we love our animals so much, we do anything for them. Even when they go a little, they're 15 and go a little see. Oh my. Sometimes you wonder. And they bark at things that aren't there. Or they think that's there, but you love them. It's nothing like an animal. Lindsay's got the most spoiled dog that walks the earth. Her name is Lou. She's a Wiesla German Shorthair, and she thinks she weighs 5 pounds, but she's like 80. My gosh, that dog is funny. She's a little love bug. Okay, now we're going to sew a 1/4 inch all the way across. Wonder why in the old days we could go over pins with our old machines, but we can't now. Just a thought, because I remember always going over pins. I don't know. Maybe because of dolls and needles. I don't know. Okay, all we have to do is pull. Here's this, by the way. See if you need it.
Can't do it till we're done.
One more time?
Can't do it till we're done.
Okay, we'll do it when we're done. I just don't want to forget. And just pull it through the cuff. I don't know about you guys, but I forget things a lot anymore. I have to write stuff down. Man, I never used to have to write anything down. Now it's like, don't forget to do this, don't forget to do this, don't forget to do this. Okay, now, all I have to do is iron it. I think my iron is dying. I think I need to get a new one. It's like not heating up as good as it used to, and I'm going, oh darn, but it is like 2-3 years old, so it has earned its getting a new one. I noticed that yesterday. I was like, it's not working as good as it used to. Let me go on the other side. Now that is Toby with a hoarse voice if you hear him barking. I've got a Schmorky who is like the strangest little Maltese have. They can be naughty little dogs. And we had a DNA done on her. She's got more Maltese. And they like to be mean. Oh, she's a funny dog. She does some pretty naughty things. She loves to bug her brothers. Like at night, she doesn't let them on the bed, and they're scared to death, so they sit at the bottom on the old hope chest, and they bark to have me pick them up because they're scared she's going to hurt them. And I'm thinking, you weigh like 7 pounds, you little weirdo. But they're scared to death of her. It's kind of funny. And she's the littlest of them all. I think this is so cute. It's kind of sad I don't get to make pillowcases for Lindsay's kids anymore. They have so many pillowcases. I used to make them. Oh my gosh. I used to have so much fun. I loved it. Okay, now I'm going to sew across on the mini points. Put my favorite foot on again. So it's done perfectly. So it holds it up a little better. This foot. It's like my favorite foot of all time. Stitch in the big foot. I always call it the rudder. Threads. I gotta change my foot back to the other one. Then you're going to put wrong sides together. Quarter inch. Change my foot back to the other one. Then you make sure you match up. The only thing you're really worried about at this moment is matching up the cuff. Because you want that to look perfect. And then the bottom of the cuff. And then you just go all the way up and just do a 1/4 inch seam. fine. The top. It up. And you gotta put this back up because you gotta cut it to 1/8 of an inch. And I'm gonna cut the side off 45-degree angle. If somebody's not used to getting a lot of pillowcases, which my kids are used to getting a lot of pillowcases, they think they're pretty awesome. I used to love pillowcases because my grandmother, if she liked you, she'd give you a pillowcase, and she made beautiful pillowcases. And she wasn't real warm and fuzzy, wasn't a good word for her. Talented, but in that day and age, they weren't real warm and fuzzy. So I think I have a special connection with pillowcases because it meant that she loved you in her own strange way. I only heard she say she loved somebody once in my life. When she told my kids she loved them, I almost fell on the floor. I was like, wow. Then what you do is you put right sides together. I've got one right here all done. So you don't have to watch me turn it. And I'm going to do a 1/4 inch. backtrack. And voila, you have a new pillowcase. Then you can get ready for Christmas, Halloween, whatever you want. Give it to nursing homes or whatever you would like. I'll push out the corners. And all we have to do is iron this, make it flat and look nice. And I'll do that after we're done, and voila, you have got a pillowcase. And it looks really, really cute. The winner today, Lindsay probably sent some kind of pattern. Erin McHugh, you're the winner today, and please send your email address to quickpoints@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. God bless all of you, and have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week, and God bless.